That's how it goes. You got to check the levels of the camera, the mixer, and the fucking OBS. And I forgot, what was I filming this week? I did something where I was jacking up the mic levels of the camera. Yeah, the preamps of those Sony cameras are super hot. Okay, it's dropped all the way down to 6. We'll chop this off later then. All right, you'll have to let me know. It should be good now. I think we're good. I think everything is back to normal where it should be on all of the little clips here. Let me see. There we go, 100. Yeah, that's what it was. I forgot to reset the audio of the camera. All right, I guess we need to start over because we'll have to restart this whole thing when it finishes going live. Okay, so now that I lost the beginning, people, that's okay. Here we go. So this is what I was talking about here. Well, first, welcome. And I was just asking if people had landed anything cool. And I had come across this because I'm always on the job boards. You know, I'm always on the job boards. I look at everything. And sometimes it's just for, honestly, there is a portion of it that obviously, yeah, it's like, as long as I can find like a couple jobs a month, that's why, you know. But on top of that, this is also entertaining at the same time because you will, especially here in Los Angeles, you will find the craziest shit 100% on places like Craislist, okay? So this is in the valley here. You'll notice North Hollywood area, compensation up to $600 a day. So this is a good rate for something when you're talking about, you got to think of who this ad was targeting, right? This ad was, as you can see, like there's a website up here, it says actingboard.com, but this was also in like the Craigslist section of like talent gigs and stuff, right? So like gig talents, like gigsters and things, right? So for those type of actors on there, most of them aren't even in the union or something like that, you know? So this is a really good rate for them, $600 a day. I mean, let's face it, like that's a good rate for a lot of folks, no matter like, I don't know, even like a really low budget thing that you would go on, $600 a day is not a bad day rate. And look at this. This is the part I was talking about earlier. They have 1,000 roles that need to be filled, but 963 of those roles are already filled. So that's insane. There's already 963. By the time they posted, this is what's so gnarly about this. By the time they posted this ad, they already had 963 positions filled out of the 1,000 that they must fill, right? So they obviously have somebody to answer to, right? Because someone's not going to sit there and go, you only hired 963 people? We need to hit 1,000, right? Like who's setting those standards, right? So this is obviously like a trickle down effect thing that we see going on here, right? And then, then they say, hey, we're looking for actors, theater students, or anyone natural in front of a camera and wants to earn money from home, right? So it's like the perfect idea to like, for those people that are, you know, they don't want to do Uber anymore, or they don't want to do the Uber Eats thing, or what's some other ones that they do, you know, anything whether you're like driving your car, I think people want to try to avoid that, right? So it's like, this is for a project that helps train video AI using short video clips with real human emotions and expressions. Very simple. You just get a little tiny set of prompts. Example, just act out the last time you got angry. You act it out and you earn the more prompts you do. So more of these prompts that you do acting shit out, like this fucking screen grab up here, right? Like, oh, you have to act out these certain emotions. And the more of those that you do, they'll keep giving you jobs. They'll keep giving you tasks. And you earn more money the more tasks you do. But it looks like there's a cutoff. They have to cut it off because notice this says up to $600 a day. So there's definitely a cutoff there, right? Like once you hit 600 for the day, they won't send you any more prompts, right? I'm guessing that's what that means. Now look at this. The pay is up to $45 per hour of video submitted, depending on how many prompts you do and the quality of your submissions. Our actors are making $600 a day. But $45 per hour? $45 to sit and film yourself for an hour acting out all these different crazy emotions. Now look at this. They have an app. Oh shit, we should pull up this app. Sign up for the iOS app or check more info on our website, actingboard.com. Oh, that's their website. Okay, this is good. This is going to be a good rabbit hole. Complete a quick 1-minute onboarding via our app, and once you're in, you'll get to act using improv prompts. The more you complete and the better your quality, the more you earn. Work is 100% remote. All you need is an iPhone that can shoot 1080p or 4K at 60 frames per second, good lighting and audio. You must be 18 years or older, have experience acting, be a natural. It's a cool way to earn from home and be part of something that helps share the future of AI, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so they control this whole website apparently. Okay, let's go check it out then. Let's go see what this is. Actingboard.com. I'm guessing, oh, it's the whole, oh, this is literally their whole operation. This is their whole operation. That's so funny. When I saw Acting Board, I thought that was like a website, like, you know, like LA Casting or something. But that is a legit website. This is their operation right here. Now look at this. Now they've already lost. They've lost some already, or they lied on the ad. The ad says that they have 963 roles filled, but their website says 931 out of 1,000 filled. So they've lost over 30 I was going to call them contestants, but yeah, I think maybe that would be the right word to call these people, contestants. This is why I wanted to talk about this, because this is a whole conversation here. This is nutty as fuck. For those of you who don't have any clue why the fuck I'm talking about this is nutty as fuck, right? Like, this is crazy, batshit crazy. That means over 900 people, whether it's 963 motherfuckers or it's 931, right? Over 900 people who want to be actors, who want to act to the point where they are in the vicinity of LA, because North Hollywood, the valley, is literally just right above Hollywood, right? So they're here, they're in the Mecca. They clearly want to pursue acting. Over 900 of these yahoos have signed up to do this shit, not realizing what the fuck they're doing. Either that, or they just are fucking ignorant as fuck and they don't fucking care, right? This is insanity, right? This is basically teaching the machine how to be just like you, so then they don't need you anymore to do what they pay you to do, right? That's the whole point of this. This is just blowing my mind. It blows my mind that they had over 900 people that actually signed up to do this. It's crazy to me. And so I guess the only like intelligent thing I could think of was to be like, or it is just a lie to people rush. Yeah, you know, the lie is making more sense, isn't it? Because look, it's saying that the website says 931 and the ad says 963. Yeah, exactly. It's like, so I don't know. It's like, are they not keeping their website up to date? I mean, you could give them the benefit of the doubt, but either way, it's like, but yeah, I could see that where that could be just a lie, but it's like, if you're going to lie, why not just like lie on a number that makes sense? You know, like these are like really random numbers to be lying about, you know, like 963, oh wait, 931, like, but maybe that's like the best lie, right? Like, let's make the number really random and not, you know, nice and even, you know? Yeah, 100%. I mean, why the fuck not? They lie about everything else, right? So this is the only intelligent answer I could come up with, is like, the people that are doing this are not actually wanting to be actors, right? That's the only thing I can think about. Like that's my hope for fucking humanity, right? Is like, these people just are not actors at all, the people they have signing up to do this. But at the same time, look at this guy. Acting Board keeps me acting between theater gigs. Earning from home is a bonus. But, you know, but at the same time, it's like, you don't have to necessarily be a good actor, right? To teach a fucking machine how to do what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, you don't necessarily need to be a good actor to do this stuff. So I don't know. But then you see these quotes. This kid is an aspiring K-drama actor. It's like, wow. It blows my mind. It blows my mind that people would sign up to do this shit. But I guess if you have no like faith in your own career and you have no faith in everyone else's career, it just seems a little bit wild to me, dude. It's like, okay, let's poison ourselves. Let's, oh, you're going to give me $600 today, but it'll be the last time I ever make money from acting ever again, because the fucking AI is going to, you have AI now. Why would you need me? You paid me $600 a day to train your AI to, you know, act out all these emotions. So now you have AI. Why the fuck would you need me anymore? They won't. That's the whole point, right? That's so crazy to me, man. So anyways, you know, we had to do it. You know, we always have to, every now and then we just got to troll the see what's going on in LA, because there's crazy shit out there like that, man. There's just gnarly ass shit. And that one I think was in the talent gigs, maybe. talent gigs. I don't know. This is why I try to look in like all the weird ones because I mean, it's Los Angeles. You're gonna find crazy shit. You're gonna find really crazy shit. You find like some some really crazy shit that happens in the valley too, if you know what I'm talking about. Boogie Nights, Q word. And these testimonials, I also don't believe it. Oh yeah, the testimonials. Here, I'll go back to those. Yeah, maybe we should read those. They were from like all over the world. I like that I can speak in Chinese for the prompts. It feels natural for me and I can focus on the performance. This platform gives me real chances to act. Well, there you go. Like, yeah, they don't, if this platform is their only chance to act, then yeah, they're either just literally starting out, they're fresh out of high school or something, or, but even then, it's like, how could you be someone that has decided to devote your life? And I get it, kids are kids, right? But still, when I was fucking 20 years old, well, I'd already been acting for a few years before that, but I mean, I would hope that the first year that I started acting, I had enough like wherewithal to be like, this is a bad thing, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hopefully you would have enough wherewithal about your own business, like your artistic endeavors to recognize when something is a bad thing. Maybe that's a phenomenon, huh, guys? Maybe that's a phenomenon that literally exists where people just they cannot see like I don't like it. I hate to like I always say this. I always say the reality of the situation, but that's what it seems like. You know, it's like they can't wrap their mind around the whole spectrum. You know, like what's really going on here. You know, do the people being quoted actually exist? LinkedIn those names. Yeah, I don't. I mean, it's gnarly, dude. And they have all this like fake ass AI. This is probably AI too. This photo is probably AI. Maybe not. The fingers are like the hardest thing, right? Have they figured out the fingers yet? Because I know that was like the biggest thing AI was struggling with the longest was the fingers. Um, yeah, I mean, and it makes sense that they would need every fucking language under the sun because they gotta dominate the world with this shit, dude. You know what I'm saying? Look, here's the practice prompts for different emotional expressions. What's good? Decoded memories. In love, your crush. We're just looking at these amazing acting prompts that you know, they'll pay actors $600 a day to act out all these emotions. And the more of these prompts they do, the more money they get. And then eventually AI just takes all the acting jobs because we've done a wonderful job at teaching AI how to, you know, do all these different emotions, such as in love. Your crush finally confessed to you after months of waiting. Scared. An intruder comes into your house to rob you. Sad. Your dog of 10 plus years has just passed away. The Borges, what is up? He says, yeah, there is a list of objections to get rid of like needs experience, what language it is for me, am I a real actor, etc. Learned a lot of this shit with digital marketing, LOL. Yeah, look at this one. Disgusted. You just drank rotten milk. Like, this is some wild shit, dude. You're meeting your childhood friend for the first time in 5 years. Like, these are hardcore acting exercises. Like, no joke. Like, I have a fucking master's in theater. Like, I'm not even joking to you. That prompt right there, you're meeting your childhood friend for the first time in 5 years. Like, that's a full-on acting exercise. Like, that's a real, like the school I went to would take a week doing this one exercise. You know what I mean? Like, this is some gnarly shit. You're ranting about your coworker. You're ranting about your coworker stole your work and claimed it as theirs. I think they left out a word there. You're ranting about your coworker stole your work and claimed it as theirs. You're waiting for your dream college admission. You're explaining to your grandparents how TikTok works. But dude, this and like this one too, your dog of 10 plus years has just passed away. Like, that's some deep shit, dude. And this is what I mean. Like, how good of an actor can they get? But at the same time, I don't think that they're interested in the talent level. I don't think that's what AI needs. I don't think AI needs the talent level. I think AI just needs to be able to register what's going on, right? Like, talent doesn't matter. You know what would be crazy though? Like, what if all the acting was so batshit bad? Like, what if it was so disgustingly bad, all these actors, that the AI just became like convinced that that like we are all liars. Do you know what I mean? So they like they start AI starts performing as if like they're putting on a show. So then like actually this could really be good for us. This could really be good for us because what will happen is the AI will just be mimicking the horrible actors. So then we will always know AI from real acting because we'll be like, oh, that fucking AI sucks. And it's like, oh yeah, it's because a bunch of shitty actors signed up for $600 a day to teach it how to act. Yes, dude, that's it, dude. That's fucking it right there. Oh man, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, LA is wild. But this is something that started probably in San Francisco, dude. This is like the because look, this is a whole iOS app. Like this is acting board. Like this was like a motive plan. Like this is some Silicon Valley shit, dude. No joke, dude. No joke. You might not be aware of it, but many AI labs scrape the internet and use images and videos online to train their models without paying the creators that supply these content. Acting Board partners with creators so creators can stay in control. We partner with AI companies to help provide training data for cutting-edge video generation models while paying the majority of proceeds back to the creators. Your content is only shared with trusted partners who agree to license it. So it's almost like buying this shit for video games. But guys, this is fucked up. This is fucked up because this is going to kill the video game industry too, man. Because like you make mad bank doing video games. My voice has been in a couple long time ago, like maybe from like 2013 to 2014. I was going in and doing some video game shit at the place in Hollywood. I don't know. I couldn't tell you the name of it. I'm that fucking dumb. But it's in Hollywood where I used to go. On Sunset Boulevard, somewhere on Sunset. That's where I did a couple of them. But it's, you know, it's the same thing as like if you booked an acting role in Hollywood, like there's also unions for video game voice actors, right? So this shit is literally probably going to tank that entire market, that entire field of the video game division of the actors union. You know what I mean? This is just more shit attacking that world, especially the way they're talking about this, how they're going to sell it to people that are going to license it and stuff. And it just seems like something where video games would really grasp onto something like this. Again, those prompts are gnarly, you know, like some of these prompts are crazy. That seems like perfect crumbs for a video game. You know what I'm saying? What up, Trevor? Trevor's in the house. You ready to start earning, Trevor? All you got to do is sign up to actingboard.com. You record your audition. Oh, at least they're auditioning these people. Hey, you have to audition, so you got to be somewhat convincing as an actor. Discover acting prompts you're interested in and record more takes. Get paid when you complete those prompts. And then look, you have some wonderful prompts like just act disgusted like you just drank rotten milk, or that you're really sad that your dog of 10 plus years just passed away. It's pretty simple stuff, you know? You can get started, you can get making $600 a day. It's tempting, right? Like this is really tempting, but at the same time, it's like, no, I'm not going to contribute to destroying an entire fucking industry. You know, like it's insane to me, dude. $600 a day? Silicon Valley shit, man, 100%. Silicon Valley shit, bro. That's what they doing to us, dude. Let's see what else we can find in here. Money is evil. I prefer the struggle. Trevor prefers the struggle. Yeah, dude. The struggle hurts so bad sometimes, it gives you hemorrhoids. You're like, oh, dude, my hemorrhoids are killing me. It's the struggle, man. Life as an artist, it's a struggle. That's why I use preparation H. Oh, my God. Yeah, see, I was hoping to find some more stuff in here, but actually some of these are pretty legit. These look okay. Look at this. Here's a good one. $10. Actor to impersonate McLovin from Superbad in a video. $10, guys. Hey, I could probably do this. Hey, I think I could pass for him if I get the right looking glasses. I can make $10. Need a late 30s, early 40s actor who would look like McLovin from Superbad as an adult today to perform in a pre-recorded scene for a play. Recording would be done over Zoom or FaceTime. Weird, dude. Weird. This is just some weird black box theater show they're doing somewhere here in LA. Probably somewhere downtown. Some weird group of hipsters. That's pretty funny, though. They should have offered more than $10, though. But I guess they're like, well, they're just recording Zoom or FaceTime. But fuck, dude, I would do that if the rate was like anything better than $10. Literally, the most irresponsible thing is Congress not putting restraints on AI. It's going to displace entire industries. 100%. 100%. It already is. It already is, dude. It already is, bro. We're done for, dude. We're donezo. Put a fork in us. We're donezo, dude. That's why I'm like, man, I just gotta try to like figure out a new vantage point. And I think we got some good skits. So we're gonna be dropping some skits here on the channel. It's gonna get weird. This channel is gonna get weird, guys. I think this channel is gonna get really weird. I'm not gonna lie to you. And the tools are all owned by monopolies. 100%, dude. 100%. But maybe I can find, like, maybe it'll be fun to do the skits and then like work the gear into the skits, you know? So you get to watch the skit and then you get to like watch us talk shit about the gear or whatever we used, or maybe like show how we did some of the stuff. But it's not gonna be that cool. It's just stupid comedy skits. Like, we're not gonna be making the next fucking Mandalorian, just doing like comedy skits, you know? Oh man, this is what I should have done. This Harley Davidson photo shoot in Joshua Tree. Wow, look at this, $500. Wow, Joshua Tree got it going on. Wow. I recently had a Memorial Day post get 18 million views on Instagram, and it changed my algorithm. I'm seeking a fit model. Oh, he's looking for models. I thought this was the girl, like being like, I need a photographer. But the models never do that. The models always have their photographers. Always. I should know better. Look at this, a quick buck for Stephen Colbert fans. Oh no, guys, were they paying Colbert fans? We are paying $5 to each person whose video is reviewed and accepted by our team, featuring honest reactions and thoughts from fans of the late night show. We're only accepting 20 participants, so if this ad is still up, submissions are still open. $5? On camera, please begin by reading the consent statement below. Hi, my name is, by participating in this video, I give Entheos permission to use my name, image, voice, and video recording in any media format worldwide in perpetuity without further approval or compensation. I release Entheos from any claims or liability. I understand this video may be edited and distributed publicly. What was your first reaction when you heard Stephen Colbert's show got canceled? $5 they're paying people for this shit. If Stephen Colbert started a new show or platform, how much would you realistically pay per month to watch it? He's going to have his own private streaming. Like, they're going to create their own website. You know, he's going to be doing the full Jackass thing, dude. What type of show or format? When I say Jackass, I meant Steve-O. He's going to go the Steve-O route. What type of show or format would you want to see from Colbert next? A traditional late night show, podcast, live tour, or something else? Wow, dude. You think it might be trolling? I don't know, dude. Entheos? This is in Glendale too. This is those little studios are in Glendale. Hold up, let me look up Entheos real quick, cause now I'm curious. Curious Johnson. Curious Chester. Curious Chester. Where's he going now? Look at him running over there. Look what Entheos. Look what shows up. Oh shit, that's awesome, dude. It's a short film. An experimental look at marriage in where sex is the religion of choice. Entheos, this fall, 2020. A short romance. I don't know. I mean, there's too many Entheos, but look, it's probably this. Entheos Media Group. Dude, if this is attached to Colbert. No. House share, though. Hold up, let's just look up the Colbert Show. What are we doing? What is Entheos? What is that? The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. Let's see what it is, dude. Let's see if Entheos is attached to this, because you know that's like a perfect thing they would do for like to like vet the audience, you know, to get ratings and stuff, to get not critics, but what is that called, like audience reviews or whatever. You're giving AI your likeness for $5, maybe, but I think this might be real, dude. No, Spartina Productions. Of course, Spartina. Yeah, I do have voiceover skills. Yeah, dude, that's how I got started. I got started doing cartoons, bro. The Borges. He was saying I have VO skills. Yeah, dude. That's what I originally used to do. I wish I could get back into doing more voiceover work. I haven't done any voiceover work since 2017. Oh my god. Dude, I wanted to know what Entheos was though. What is Entheos? What is, oh, you know what I'll do? What is Entheos and Stephen Colbert connection? Oh shit, we're going sleuthing tonight. We're going sleuthing. Let's see. There is no direct connection. Hey, you might be right, bro. That might be just some weird shit they're doing. That might be some weird shit they're doing, huh? That's some weird shit they're doing. Cause look at this random email address, entheos653 at Gmail. A random ass email. Oh my God, that's hilarious, dude. Just email entheos653 at Gmail. Oh man. Yeah, this is weird. Weird stuff, man. Weird stuff. But look, they want your this is why they're doing it. They want your Venmo username or phone number linked to Venmo. Ooh, your full name must match the one you say in the video. Oh, dude, they're scamming people on Venmo with their full name, phone number, and their username. Wow, dude. Don't let Justin fool you. He comes from a dark place. He used to deal Nasonex behind 7-Elevens. Yeah, dude. We used to do a lot of stuff behind the 7-Elevens. What you talking about? All right, let's see. Road trip assistant. Dude, I smacked a dude in the head with a big old loaf of bread behind a 7-Eleven once. Oh, shit, dude. Actually, I didn't do it. I convinced my friend to do it. My friend was... That's how the story would. It just sounds funnier if I tell you guys. It sounds funnier if I open with the fact that I hit him with the loaf of bread, but I, in fact, was not. I was the instigator. So go figure. That shit was funny, though. Oh, man. In the role of Dave Gahan, I'm seeking my Martin Gore pro musician. Oh, shit, dude. This guy. Let's see what this guy's up to, bro. Look at this. Come on now. In the role of Dave Gahan. I don't even know what any of this shit means. I'm seeking my Martin Gore. So he's seeking like his lead singer or something? I'm searching for my musical soulmate to take on the spirit and sound of Martin Gore. Who the fuck is Martin Gore, dude? I've never heard of Martin Gore. See if we can find him on TikTok so we can listen to this. He is the cutest man. Dude, I just read that. I swear to God, it says it right there. He is the cutest man. As soon as I read that, I go, fuck, dude, why did I say that out loud? It says it right there, you sons of bitches. He is the cutest man. That was funny.
Just, like, sing along and somehow words come out. Sometimes I don't know where songs come from. It's like a very mysterious process. Things like some songs happen, you know, like
Dude, I've never heard of that guy ever in my life. That's funny though. He's looking for a Martin Gore. Wow. A professionally established Depeche Mode tribute band going strong for 8 years. Holy shit. We're transitioning into a powerful 3-piece lineup with live drums, lean, tight, and explosive on stage. Dude, this guy's ad is awesome, dude. I want to see that pop shove at high end clean. I've just got a front side blunt. You did? You just front side blunt on a 1-foot rail? What do you mean, 1 foot high or 1 foot long? 1 foot long is just a stall. I don't believe it. It doesn't exist if you didn't get photos of it. Frontside blunts are really hard, man. Nah, I'm just joking. I believe that you did it. I've never been able to do a blunt slide ever. I don't think I've ever even attempted a blunt. Even in my glory days of high school, I never would have even attempted a blunt slide. Hell no. Hell no. I've never even attempted one. I've done blunt stalls, but I have never fucking tried a blunt slide. Oh, man. I'm looking for a dude, this is wild. See, there's still good in the world. This guy needs his Martin Gore. This is what I'm talking about, dude. Come on, guys. There is still good in the world amongst all these AI vampires. The AI vampires. So that's the talent gigs. I love looking in there, dude. That's where I found that crazy fucking AI ad. All right, creative gigs has some good ones too. Look, filmmakers wanted. Let's see what it is. Bro, this is 18 hours ago. Get gigs through my niche entertainment industry network. Executives are looking for you. If you're a creative professional, photographer, videographer, editor, etc., looking to get your services in front of thousands of people in the entertainment industry, please connect. Oh, damn. I run a growing network called Gifted Artists, where I connect filmmakers, actors, and other creatives at events and through LinkedIn. I'd love to feature your services and help you book gigs and grow your visibility. Damn. You should call him while you're live. Do it. Call who? This guy? You think this guy or the musician? This guy doesn't have a phone number. Did the musician have a phone number? I can't be a singer. I can't be his Martin Gore. I'm not gonna waste his time. I first try in a rail in the ground, then went to that 1 foot high. It is a tail slide for the other side. It is a tail slide for the other side. Yeah, well, that's a way of thinking about it if it's a rail, but you can't think about it like that if it's a ledge. If it's a ledge, you got to do a real blunt slide. On a ledge, there's no such thing as a tail slide the other side. But yeah, if you're on a rail, that's kind of cheating though. Tell him you were born to be Gore, the musician. You want me to start prank calling on this live stream? It'll turn into a Jerky Boys session. Oh my God, dude. Hold on now. I want to see what this gifted artist thing is. I'd love to feature your services and help you book gigs and grow your visibility. See, this is crazy to me. Bottom line, I market your service for free. You get gigs, and I get to bring my industry network something of value. Just fill out the form. Dude, these are all scams, bro. Watch this. I'm even afraid to click this job form right now. But I also want to see what it says. But the link makes me nervous. But would Craigslist allow bad links? Yes. We make it easy for filmmakers and creatives to find each other. No casting offices, no gatekeepers. Why would you need casting office for videographers? They must also do talent. From your laptop or phone, connect with the right people for your next project, gig, or collab. Promote your talent, submit your reel. Oh, dude, this is another thing like Nova. Guys, I got pulled into Nova too. So these guys are trying to create their own Nova. So this is what Nova became. Do you guys know about Nova? I got roped into Nova, man. This used to be like an exclusive thing that someone started. I think it started on Instagram. So this started very small, and it was like a select group of people. And then it blew up. And then it stopped. Like it used to be invite only. Like you had to know someone to invite you into this thing called Nova, right? Like someone had to invite you. But now it's just like pay to sign in, because the free thing turned into, it was just chaos. So now they charge you, and I got roped in it, dude. But I do feel like it's a little bit of a scam. However, I have been getting jobs off of it. So I guess it's not a total scam, but it does feel a little scammy to me when they do it like that. You know, like at first it starts out all cool. Hey, this is invite only. You got to know someone to get in. Like you feel like, oh, you're in a club. And then it gets weird. And then like before you know it, it's like thousands of people, and then they're charging you to sign up to like keep your stuff, because the app that they made for it, the app that they made is really good. This is just like the desktop version, but the app they made is so good. And you can have all your little reels on there. Like it's pretty cool, man. And for every job you submit to, I hate that this is turning into an ad though, because I don't want to do that either. But like it is a very, it does make me a little sketched out, because that's honestly what happened to Staff Me Up too, right? Like Staff Me Up used to be the cool place to go. You can see I'm still on all of these stupid sites, and it's like, I know at some point I'm going to have to sever my ties with these sites, because after a while, like Staff Me Up in particular has really gone downhill, where you're starting to be like, is Staff Me Up a scam? And then like some people in my Discord were telling me that it's a scam, like people on my Patreon and shit. And I was like, is it though? Like, so I really started thinking about it, and it's like, yeah, dude, I think it is. I think it is a scam. But you just get locked in because your whole resume's on here, like all my shit's on here now, and that's exactly what Nova has become. Like Nova has become the new Staff Me Up. But I mean, hey, for now, Nova is getting me jobs, but that's how Staff Me Up was in the beginning too. Like I used to get, like back in the Komodo days, I used to get work from Staff Me Up, but that shit has completely dried up. And it's been dried up for the past couple of years, to be honest, for me anyways. And Nova has completely taken its place. So I guess, yeah, I guess it's a long-winded way of saying that I guess I have to cancel Staff Me Up. But also, like, I'm a little sketched out by all of these platforms. There is a part of me that's just a little sketched out about all of these places. Hey, they'll probably lock me up too. What is this? Don't do it, bro. It's ice. But don't worry if you disappear. I'll come get you. They're going to send me back to the Netherlands? They probably would, those skeezy bastards. It sounds like a reverse MLM scam. They build their own customer base, and then people pay to get access to you. You're the customer. That's hilarious. Yeah, well, certainly with this weird one. Or no, that's not the one we were looking at. What the hell? Where did it go, dude? Oh, dude, what happened to that other one? We need to bring all these creative prodigies together. These gems must unite into a single talented organism. Now you're talking, bro. Damn, what did I do with that other tab? It's completely gone, huh? Or did I just like keep clicking all this dumb stuff? Yeah, I did. That's what happened. I clicked it into the same tab. I gotta go all the way back now. Is that what happened? Yes, it started with this. And yeah, that's why I feel this. That's how all that dumb conversation started. See how the rabbit hole I find myself down? Like, this is why though. This is another like Nova staff me up thing. This is like the grassroots version of it. This is like the beginning of it, right? Like, we're gonna build a network of creatives. Isn't that weird? It's like, I'm not a creative, but I like building networks. Yeah, so I guess you should be a manager, I guess. Like, that's kind of what these things are, right? They're like, but here's the thing, dude. As someone that has had a real manager, fuck, I did it again. I clicked within the same tab. As someone who has a manager from the acting world, I can tell you, managers do not get paid until you get paid. So that's why this shit feels skeezy to me, like all these services, because it's like my manager and agents don't have a monthly fee that I pay them. I bet they would love to have that monthly fee, right? But that's why they always have to set up interviews and meetings for me, right? Get auditions for me. Like, that's their job. They know that they're going to get a way sweeter paycheck if I actually get something through them, right? That's how a real management company works, right? But to do this like monthly payment thing, it's like, but at the same time, when you turn around and you look at like, okay, for instance, if my agent was to get me this job right here, right? So this is a directing job for a web series. You'll notice the rate is 5K to 10K. But here's the thing about this shit. My manager would negotiate what the fuck this means, right? This is bullshit when they do this shit too. 5K to 10K. What the fuck does that mean, right? Like you can't say 5K to 10K. What the fuck does that mean? Like what's the rate, you know? So, you know, if you had a real agent or manager, they would be like, they would get rid of this immediately, right? And they would let them know what your rates are. And it takes out all that awkwardness, right? Because now, like Nova or Staff Me Up, they're not going to do that for me, right? I got to do the bullshit. I got to call this motherfucker. And I literally just had a conversation with someone like a few days ago where we literally had the same conversation. Because the rate was this, it was a variable rate. And man, I wish I could remember what the thing was. And I remember telling him like, well, which one is it? Or I asked him, you know, I was like, which one is it? Is it this one or this one? You know, because it's like, you know, what's going on here? You know, why? And then I think I even asked him like, why is there a variable? Like, what is the difference? Because you know, my brain really wants to know, right? Inquisitive minds are dying to know, right? It's like, why would it be less, right? Or like, because in my head, I'm like, is there more work to do? And that's why you would offer more money? I'm highly confused, right? But obviously, I know like the generic answer is to be like, well, people that are less qualified, they would get the lower rate, right? But it's like, yeah, but you're not going to hire the less qualified person, right? So that's a moot point, right? Like that doesn't even fucking make sense, right? It's like, no, you're not going to hire the less you need one person for this job. You need one director. You're not going to hire a bunch of fucking directors and have some people getting paid 5K and the rest of them getting paid 10K. No, you're going to hire one director. So why would you hire the one that's least qualified? No, you're not going to do that, right? So why have a variable rate, right? So this is kind of like, I mean, I didn't get that kind of, you know, up in his face about it. But I mean, that was the kind of thing where I was just like, what is the point of this variable rate thing? Because to me, it is pointless, right? But I'm just saying this is another thing that you have to deal with on your own because you don't have a manager. But at the same time, you go, okay, so let's say I pay $20 a month to this Nova thing. I think that's what it is. It's like it's somewhere between $15 and $20 a month to be on this shit, right? So you figure like, okay, that's $20 a month. However, like if you were getting this job from your manager instead of Nova, you know, you would be like, okay, you already know your manager would negotiate you the highest rate, but I mean, probably he would end up getting you something higher that they didn't even know they were offering if he's a good manager, right? You don't understand what I'm saying? But anyways, like, let's just say that we just break it at the 10K, but now you would have to give your manager 10, maybe sometimes 15% of that, anywhere from 10 to 15% of your full earnings before they're taxed. Right? So they're going to take that cut. They're going to get their cut. So then you're like, so when you factor that, it's like, are these services actually worth it? Is it least money? Like, is it least, but then it's like, it's not actually the same because like you are competing with all these people. Like, look, 16 people, that's not a lot. But some of like, wow, there's not a lot of people directing to these or applying to these director roles. But some of these are like, look, this one is like 33. I mean, still, that's not crazy, but this one's kind of crazy for a BTS job. This is just a BTS photographer, 64 applicants, right? Like that's quite a lot. And even me, even I applied to that fucking job, right? Like, because honestly, guys, BTS is like the easiest thing to do. And I wish I could do more of it, to be honest, because it's so easy to do. But I think I can count on one hand how many times I've done it. But I don't know. Like to me, like when I see a BTS thing, I'm like, yes, please let me just go walk around with my camera and let me do whatever the fuck I want. So that's why I applied to those even. But you can see I fucking apply to everything almost. But this one I actually did apply for. But you'll notice there's an email. So right there, you guys can email these guys too. See what it's all about. But I think this is LA. But anyways, I don't know. Like, I don't know. You guys tell me, is it cheaper to do this than a manager? But also your manager is getting you very select things. That's where I was going with that. That's where I was going with that. So this says 16 applicants. It wouldn't even be that many if it was your manager trying to get you the job. I mean, maybe it would. 16 is not a whole lot, right? Certainly not in Los Angeles for a director web series thing. But this is no budget. This is considered no budget. You'd be lucky if your manager would even touch this. Honestly, that's why I say like he would probably try to get more out of that, right? Because for him, that's like not even worth his time. I don't know, 10K. My manager would fuck around with 10K, you know, because you know he's gonna get like 15% of that, right? So he's not gonna get a lot of money, but yeah, he's gonna get a little bit. You already know that. Okay, hold up. I got caught off guard. Don't worry, it's the birth of Skynet. If you work, they get paid. That's how it should be. Oh, 100%. Nicholas Peters up in here. Nicholas Peters Buttervision up in here. A question. Is it legit to have the actor's rate proportional to screen time? I was thinking about that. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Actor's rate proportional to the screen time? I don't even know what that means, bro. Like I can't even comprehend what you're saying right now. Like, no, that's not how it works at all. The actors get paid by a day rate, and it only allows for 8 hours. So your day can only be, I'm sorry. Yeah, 8 hours. 8 hours. Anything over 8 hours is overtime. So that's how the real actors get paid, unless they're like, you know, A-list. And A-list have like a straight up negotiated rate because that's just what they do. But if you're a dude like me and you're just going on, you got like 5 lines or something, then yeah, it's going to be 8 hours guaranteed at your union rate, whatever it is. And every show is different. Every show is different because the budget is stacked based upon the budget, and all the budgets are different, right? So a Netflix documentary thing that has like, you know, some recreated actors doing some recreational scene, that's like bottom of the tier, right? In terms of what that 8-hour day is going to pay. And keep in mind, all the days go beyond 8 hours, right? So that's something else to keep in mind too. Like you're always going to get overtime. You always get overtime because there's only been, I can count on one hand how many things that I did where it was like only a couple hours, right? Although that's not true. There were plenty of times where we went home at lunch, right? You break at 6, hour 6, and you usually go home. I've done a lot of jobs, so that's not true either. But no, that's how you pay the actors, right? I don't know what you're talking about proportional to the screen time. So it's literally a 9-to-5 job. That's not sexy at all. Yeah, it don't get sexy until you be in that Tom Cruise role, dude. Then you get to tell them, well, I'm going to run the Church of Scientology, and you're going to pay me $1 million. Next. Man. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's fine. Man, now I got knocked off my mojo here. I'm in LA and actually get hired sometimes from these sites if I wake up early and they're posted from people on the East Coast. Otherwise, you're just buried in hundreds. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, you're in LA and you get jobs off Craigslist? Which one? We were looking at the talent gig list here. I was just about to tap into the crew because this is where the filmmaking stuff is. PA needed. A comedic see, these are sometimes fun to read just to see what the project is, just to see what it is. Jared is a raw, heartfelt short film about a black man finally coming to terms with his truth. Damn. But man, low, no pay. See, that's rough for a PA, bro. Low, no pay. I don't know too many people that are going to be a PA for no money. Like literally, it's like one of the worst jobs. Sorry for my bad English. I was thinking a business model for a stream service that all the team, actor, cameras, etc. get paid accordingly, a pattern over the movie revenue. You know, the only people I've ever heard of doing that is, was it the Coen brothers that did that? There was a filmmaker or filmmakers, if it is the Coen brothers, that they had a thing where they would only pay, or no, not only pay, that everyone got paid exactly the same.
Oh, the Duplass brothers.
Oh, it's the Duplass brothers. It's the Duplass brothers. So you guys know who the Duplass brothers are, right? They all why aren't they on here? Oh, I guess they're not going to be on here as Duplass. It's going to be Mark and whatever his other name is. Yeah, Mark Duplass and Jay Duplass. So they're the Duplass brothers. These guys are like infamously, some people now are claiming that they were industry plants because some people don't believe that they literally like blew up the way they did. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I don't think they are, like, because they have some, if so, who cares? Because they have some great motivational speeches that they've done at some big festivals and stuff. But yeah, these guys are infamous for this. So with their films that they made, and they still kind of are making films to some degree. But in the beginning when they did it, they would, everybody would get paid the same. Everyone, crew, actor, like everybody. And it wasn't a lot. It was not a lot, right? It was like $150 or something, I think. Like, I mean, if you wanted to do it like that, but that's like dog time style, you know, that's like grinding. Everybody's there because they actually like you and they want to be there. Like you're not going to do that. You know, for instance, like if we're doing that, because we kind of do that sometimes. Like we've done that before where kind of we just pay everybody the same. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, we always do that, Marianne says. But honestly, like that's not like, I'm not going to go to Craigslist to fill. I'm not going to go to Craigslist to fill those roles. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm going to literally just, I'm going to hire my friends. I'm going to hire my people that I know and people that actually I know want to be there. You know what I mean? That's why I feel for these Craigslist people, because it's like, dude, like it's hard to like work on films with people you don't know, you know, because like, at least for me, maybe it's different. Like I am a little bit of an old head, right? Like I'm realizing that, like I'm old school. And like, for me, like I still treat all of this stuff, like this filmmaking stuff, like I still treat it like it's, I don't know, like some kind of weird artistic endeavor, you know? And like the type of person I am, like, yeah, obviously we all need to get paid, but I'm not trying to go work with a bunch of motherfuckers I don't know, especially when they're not offering me any money. You know what I mean? So that for me it's gotta be really hard for these, you know, it's like, damn, dude, you're looking for a PA and it's like, damn, you don't know anybody. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, like, because, I just couldn't imagine like being someone that saw this ad and just being like, yeah, I'm gonna go do that. Like, and I guess that's very arrogant of me to say, right? Because the reality is, like, I know there's like kids fresh out of school or maybe in film school right now, and like, yeah, going and doing this maybe would be a great way if you get them to sign something and show like, yeah, look what I did. And like, because there are most film schools make you have some on-set. I don't know if they make you have on-set time, but I think you get like bonus credit for it or something like that, but I can't remember honestly. But I'm just saying, like, I imagine those are the people that are doing this shit, right? So I guess that makes sense. But I couldn't imagine like being a dude and just being like, yeah, this is gonna be good for me. You know what I mean? But then again, that's me being kind of I guess like pessimistic, because you know I don't really see things like that as like, oh, an opportunity. But I know some people do. Like there are plenty of people that would see any of that stuff as an opportunity. But for me, like, I know the reality of what it is out here. Like, after you've been doing it this long, like, you know, like decades, it's like, dude, no, this is not an opportunity. Like, and I know that's such a shitty thing to say because maybe for 1 out of 100, it might be an opportunity, but most of the time, it's really not. Like it's not going to be the only reason I say that is because the real time that it turns into an opportunity is when there's people there that brought you there because they already know who's there. Does that make sense? Like, so like, it's like, okay, my buddy Jim, he's working with Justin and I don't know Justin, but he knows Justin. They don't, and now he's bringing me on, right? That's how the opportunities get born, right? You get pulled onto the job by someone that already knows the people on the job, right? Very rarely, honestly, there's probably not one fucking job I can think of where I showed up, didn't know anybody, and it turned out amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't happen, right? Or Alessandra's job? Damn, that's a really good example. See, Marianne, she got a way better. Marianne's got a way better. Yeah, but even that didn't turn out very cool. But that's someone else we're talking about. But Alessandra is true because that was so that was like, yeah, I guess so. I guess that would be, yeah, I guess I didn't know anybody there except who I brought with me. So she's talking about this, a producer, she literally just won an Emmy for a show that I was the gaffer on, actually. It's that Cheech Marin show. I think I shared that with you guys, the Cheech Marin show. So, yeah, they just won an Emmy for it. What was the name of that show? Artbound or something. That is a good example. Marianne remembered that. Yeah, there was it was a find on a job board, and that's true. And I think I took my buddy Justin Miles with me because if I am going in somewhere alone, I don't go all by myself because I'm just the type of dude, I can't do it, man. My anxiety levels are insane. So I always have to I have to convince them to let me hire a key grip that I know. In this particular job because they hired me as the gaffer. So it just made sense, you know? And I love that because then I can bring someone that I actually know. And if shit gets weird, at least I have someone there to like witness the weird with me, if that makes any sort of sense. But yeah, so, yeah, that's a great example though. Yeah. And now I have this relationship with an Emmy winning producer, but I mean, I've worked on a lot of projects with her. It's one of these in here. It's this one right here. This is the one, the Cheech. Yeah, and this was rad too because I even got to film the skateboarding parts of this too, which was really rad and like off the cuff, and it's pretty gnarly. But yeah, I was filming the skateboarders, and I think they even credited me as a camera operator and a gaffer, so that was pretty cool too. But yeah, so it is true, right? So I guess I talked all that shit for nothing. Like, yeah, dude, it can happen for you. But again, this wasn't an opportunity where they weren't offering nothing. You know, I was getting like a good rate. I was showing up with my van full of shit, me and another guy, you know, so it wasn't like I was showing up for like food and fucking credit. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Any low budget,
yeah,
bare minimum jobs you've done
are nightmares. Yeah, and I guess that's really what I was thinking of. I was equating those jobs where I didn't know anybody with the jobs that were like dirt pay, you know, like where they just needed a guy to shoot their music video last minute. So me and Tristan show up and, you know, I'm only getting like $300 and Tristan's lucky if he gets $100. You know, it's like one of those scenarios, you know, or just there's stuff like that happens all the time. You know what I mean? But yeah, I guess the Cheech Marin thing is proof to show like, but again, that was an opportunity that had a decent rate. I had conversations with the producer. Like, this is a PBS thing. So obviously that was a more legit thing, you know, than fucking Craigslist or something. Let's see. Wait, what is this? Sorry, guys. Actors get paid accordingly. Oh, wait, sorry for my bad English. I was thinking of a business model for a stream service that all the team. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Production Hub, Staff Me Up, Nova, Facebook even. Yeah. So, Nicholas, were you in here earlier when I was talking about the Nova thing? I don't know how I feel about Nova charging people now. What would you do without your wife, bro? You can never remember nothing. I have a very selective memory, but it is true. My day, I only remember like this day. It is just an idea for creating a universe that is not Netflix or big streamers. Of course, it would be just for more small producers. I can phrase from other point. Would you participate as an actor or director in a production that you will earn forever accordingly the revenue movie? Of course, there's an algorithm behind. Yeah, I would do that. I mean, that's honestly, I think that's what a lot of bigger actors do. They work for points. I know directors do that. maybe that's more prominent or normal in the commercial world, but I know like directors get points like on the back end. And so yeah, I think if actors were attached to a certain project, like that's the whole reason most of them want to do a franchise. Because as soon as you're locked into a franchise, you're like, dude, you're mega bucks after that, dude. Like it's a franchise, you know, like you got action figures and backpacks, and it's like, dude, like that's bank, you know. All of that stuff is wild for actors. For skaters, an escape video showing as a producer with a van and food is from another world. For skaters, an escape video. Yeah, no, yeah, 100%. Like, yeah, like if that's all you know, like you grew up just doing skate projects, like that's badass. Like, honestly, that is still a dream of mine. Like, that is still a dream of mine that someone will call me one day and they'll say, dude, you want to go on tour? And I'm just on tour with a bunch of skate heads in the van. And I would love to document something like that. Like, honestly, that would be like, that's in my bucket list still, you know, but that's something I've had since a kid. Like I want to document the tour, certainly now because I can't even fucking skate anymore. So it's like, yeah, dude, now would be the time to document the tour. Oh, dude, that would be a killer death wish of mine, man. Just like a bucket list. Yeah, I paid for a year of Nova when they did that. I've only gotten one job offer so far. Yeah. I've only gotten a handful of things as well, but I thought they just started making people pay for it. I thought they just started that. Like, I had like, were you a part of it when you had to get invited? Because that's how it used to be. You had to get an invite from someone that was already in it. It used to be super exclusive, and then they started making me pay for it. I don't know how I feel about that. I was gonna go to this TV, film, and video thing. Because there's sometimes some fun ones in here too. Oh my God. Oh man. Good slow one tonight. It's good. Oh, what'd you guys think of that GVM light? Did you guys check out that review? Kate Blanchett. What up, Faustian man? Kate Blanchett says, no one got paid anything to film Lord of the Rings. I basically got free sandwiches. I don't fucking believe that. I don't believe that for a minute. Everybody got paid on that shit. I don't believe that for a minute. Why can't you skate anymore? Oh, I can skate, but I suck. Like I can't. I'm old man, dude. I'm like, I got titanium in my leg. Everything hurts. My ankles hurt. My bones creak. My knees hurt. I can do it though. I can go do it. I just did it. I can only do it like once a week. I can only do it once a week. That's how hard it is on my body. That's how I know I'm pushing the limits. And then I just bought a fixie bike. Because I used to ride fixie bikes when I first moved to LA. Dude, I easily used to put 50 miles a day on a bike. No problem. Fixie bike too. So if you know anything what a fixie bike is, I can show you pictures. Because a lot of people don't understand what they are. And they're basically a bike that you constantly have to be pedaling it. You constantly have to be pedaling a fixed gear bike. It's just how they work. It's like a crazy design. So it's always pedaling. It's always pedaling. And the really old school ones like the one I have and the one that I used to ride everywhere in LA fucking 13, 14 years ago, they have no brakes. The brakes are your feet. So they're actually highly dangerous. So I do have to get a brake on it because I'm an old man and I'm not. But so this is what I'm getting to. I fucking bought one of these for $40 because I'm like, dude, I used to have one of these fucking 14 years ago. I love these bikes and it's only $40. So yeah, I bought it and then I decided to try to ride it like all the way like 2 towns over yesterday, and I thought I was gonna fucking die, dude. I was like, I thought I was gonna have to have Marianne come pick me up in the car, dude. And dude, and here's the most stupidest part of this entire, here's the dumbest part of this whole plan. Why did I buy a $40 fixie bike? Because I thought I could go further on this than I can go on my e-bike. Because my e-bike, I get mad because I have to turn around because I can only go so far, right? So in my head, I'm like, dude, I used to go 50 miles a day on a bike in LA. I'll get a normal bike like what I used to have, and I can go way further than a stupid e-bike. Oh no, my friends. Oh no. That was the dumbest idea I ever had. I don't know why. I thought I could go further on a manual bike than I could on an e-bike. I just was like, but honestly, there was a time in my life when I could do it. There really was. And I'm like, for the first time ever, like even skateboarding has never made me feel this way. But for the first time ever yesterday, riding that dumb fixed gear bike, because you can't stop pedaling. It doesn't stop pedaling. I'm like, dude, this is a kid's game. Like this is where I draw the line. Like I'm like, dude, this fucking sucks. Oh my God, dude. I'm watching your review after this. I've been gaming all day. Oh shit. I had to be vouched for by 2 existing users, but not invited by them. Or is that what it's called? Vouching? Something like that. Yeah, but it never used to charge. They never used to charge anything for that. I'm a skater, but just 1 day a week, 1 day skating, 6 days recovery. Yes, dude, I'm old, man. I'm an old man now, dude. I used to rip every day. I used to daily rip. I used to get packages from Random's Hardware. Random's Hardware would send me packages all the way from Sacramento. So I used to rip, bro. Trust me. But not anymore. Kate was joking mostly. She got paid, but not what she normally would get. Low wages for a lot of the talent. I think Elijah Wood got around $250K for the first film. Yeah, I wonder how much he got for the next ones. A famous bike from the man with one red shoe with Tom Hanks. Orlando Bloom, who plays Legolas, said he was paid just 175 grand for all 3 movies.
Well, he got a whole movie career out of it.
Yeah, he did get a whole career out of it. Was that his first movie ever?
No, but it was his.
That's how he got into like his romantic comedies. Peter Jackson never got paid either because the films never made a profit, according to the studios, so he had to sue. Yeah, I heard about that too. I heard about that too. All of them. Yeah, I mean, look, no one said that the narrative world is lucrative, right? It's just not until you, I mean, unless you get lucky and you win like a bunch of amazing awards and then you get bigger commercial work after that. Or I honestly don't know. Like, yeah, I don't think there is a lot of money in the narrative world, but I do think there is enough there to make a living if you're successful enough in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm skating every day and training and doing preps like a real athlete. That is why I'm able to do it. Damn, bro. Okay, then. Jesus. I played a 3-hour tennis match in a tournament when I was fit. It was 120 degrees, and I didn't even drink water during. 100% I would have a heart attack now. What were you thinking? I wasn't. Half the time, I'm not. Half the time, my brain thinks of it, and then I go, do it. I don't logically think about it till after, and then I go, oh, fuck my life.
You just have so much confidence in your first thought.
Yeah, she said I have too much confidence in my first thought. The first thought is too confident to where you can't kill it. It's like once the seed is planted, bro, once the seed is planted, it's over. True, it is a child dream coming true. Yeah, dude. I mean, hell, dude. Look, if I didn't have the metal in my leg, I think I wouldn't be as big of a wimp. But the bar starts under my knee. It starts under my knee and then goes down to my ankle. Like, you can see the bolts, dude. I'm not fucking with you guys. I thought I'd done this before. I never showed you guys my bolts. Can you see it right there? Let me focus on that. Can you see it right there? Look, right there. That's the bolt. That's the bolt right there. Look where my finger is.
Flashing ankle.
I'm not, no, it's not ankle. I'm showing knee. I'm showing knee out here.
Okay.
Look at that. That's a bolt right there. You can't see it. I can't lift up that high. You see it? You see it protruding? That's not normal. That's a bolt. So that's the bolt under the knee. Then there's more way down on the ankle, but I don't want to take my socks off. The ankle you could see, but this is really awkward to show you right here. And I'm not going to do you a Tarantino and put my toe on the lens. Oh, dude. How are your legs the next day? I wrote it again today. Because then today I go, you know what? All I need to do is flip the back tire and go put a brake on it. So then it'll spin freely, the wheels. And I go, and then I think I can go further on it. So we'll see. Actually, backing skating cure my depression. Yeah, I bet. Oh, it's wonderful, dude. That is the #1 reason to do it. Just to be like, just to clear your mind. Because skateboarding is like, that's why skateboarding is so important. Because it completely, you cannot think of anything else. You cannot think of anything else. Like if you're really trying a trick, you know what I'm talking about. Like if you're actually trying a trick, that is all your brain is thinking about. So that is why I love it for sure. Yeah, I like that little park. I'm gonna go back to that little park, but I just have to like go there at a time when like there's nobody there. Like I can't be there when there's rippers there, dude. Like I'm too old. Like I'm not gonna be the uncle of the park. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I don't want to do that. Like I want to go when no one's there. So I gotta go there in the early afternoon or when it's like hot as fuck or something. Like, cause I want to go there when I have it more chill to myself. That's like the best time for me. And then I don't have like subconscious thoughts like people judging me and shit. Cause I'm totally like that, dude. You are a cyborg already with titanium. Oh, it's been there a long time, dude. I've had that since 2006. Webcam AI reframe doesn't understand your knee. I know, I saw that. Just literally held together with gaff tape and bolts. Damn, bro. Hey, it's not gaff tape. It's titanium, man. It's the best there is. It was the best there was in Jacksonville in 2006. Jacksonville. Jacksonville, Florida. Oh my God, dude. All right, I guess we played it out enough. It's been a weird evening, that's for sure. But yeah, we got a good hour in, just chilling. I don't see anything too crazy else on here. The AI thing was the thing that I was hoping I could bring some people's attention to, because the AI stuff does freak me out a little bit, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's not cool, man. It's gonna be, and we're gonna see more and more of that stuff, especially because it's so easy with the apps. You know, they can just get people to sign up on the app. And yeah, this is because I can see, you know, that's tempting, man. Especially, dude, if you're even if you are like, could you imagine if you're still in high school and you're gonna get paid $600 a day to do that shit? Like people, that's how they do it. Like people are gonna do it, and it's just a bummer because then eventually they're not gonna need the people anymore. You know, because you're gonna train them everything. Look, horror, anger, interest, awkwardness, I can't even read this. Empathic pain. How do you say that word? Empathic?
Yeah.
Empathic pain. Wow. Like these are hardcore acting exercises. Imagine hearing that someone you admire has lost something very important to them. Talk about the empathic pain you experience. That is crazy, dude. That is crazy shit to me. Awkwardness. Think about a situation where you tripped in front of others and had to continue as if nothing happened. These are hardcore acting. First of all, just like on an acting level, this is hardcore acting exercise. Like no joke. This is like high level acting exercises. And this is crazy that and look at this guy. Total hours completed, 100. Current rate, 40 an hour. Approved payout, $4,000. Motherfucker, maybe I should do this.
The good news is it's probably mostly bad actors.
Well, that's exactly what I said. That's what I said.
So it's just gonna make more bad AI.
That's exactly what I said. We'll be able to spot the AI immediately because it'll be all the bad actors. That's the same thing I said. Your show here is awesome, man. It's a pleasure to watch and chat with all of you. Yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Trevor, this is what we were talking about in the beginning. Yeah, they're training AI. They're training AI to replace themselves. It's crazy. And people are doing it. According to their website, they have 931 out of 1,000 roles filled. It's crazy, dude. Dude, AI prompt is going to be... AI prawn is going to be awesome. No disease, no ingrown hairs, no need to cut for hygiene breaks. AI prawn? I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. Faustian, man. He's starting his own thing over there. AI prawn. Dude, is that a real thing? Now you got me freaking out, dude. What is AI prawn? We'll end on this. It said program. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. What's AI prawn? Or did you spell it wrong? Imagine that those prompts came from some director asking for that specific role. Oh, dude, they want these guys trained well. And that is weird. Like, what is the AI training for? Like, what the hell, dude? Like, this is some deep shit. Because also, like, why would they need... Why are you laughing? Because I Googled that? Why? Like, some of this stuff is crazy. Like, why does AI even need some of this stuff? They really want them to learn how to be human. It's crazy to me. Empathic pain? That's nuts. Why would AI need to know what empathic pain is? Oh, a safe way of saying... Oh. Oh, that was his safe way of saying porn. AI, man, that's hilarious. It don't matter, dude. All these streams get flagged, I'm sure, dude. I cuss like a madman in these things. Oh my God. All right, dude, that's gonna do it. That was a good, easy one. Get paid to improvise. Please don't do this, guys. Please don't do this. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be good. Jason Morby's just landed. Guaranteed eventually we'll have an AI president. Honestly, it'd be better than what we have now. Especially if they don't even know empathic pain. Actually, that's not good. We need a president.
Current one doesn't either.
We need a president that knows empathic pain. Oh shit, dude. All right, before it gets total political in here, we'll leave on a high note. Let's see more of this Martin Ghost guy. Come on.
I got Johnny.